Welcome back for another episode of Spicy Tales Podcast with Kim and Stacy.
What up?
What up? Yeah, I don't really know how to start this episode, so I'm just gonna go.
I still got my glasses on.
Yeah, she's still out here Stevie wondering it up.
But I should be fully recovered by the time you guys see this episode.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Let's hope anyways.
God.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go into my spicy tale as a cautionary tale to always trust your instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you push and then you find out.
You fucked around and found out.
Literally, like, yeah. So this is like, I think I was like 20 when this happened. And I lived with my two besties and the famous Veronica, who's
Oh my God. She was living in your life.
Oh, she just occupied a lot of space for a long time. But anyways, so she decides, it's her birthday. She decides she wants to go to Montreal. It's Veronica's birthday. She wants to go. And me and one of my other friends are like, ma'am, can you not?
Sorry.
Okay, she can't see, so we're just gonna move this a little bit. So it's fine. All right. Anyways, back to our programming. So she decides she wants to do this whole thing in Montreal, take a limo, get drinks, and drive to Montreal, go to the club. And then, like, at the time, her parents had a condo in the Mount Royal, like, plateau area. Yeah, they were rich. So, you know, and I already know if anyone listens to this podcast that was at that party, because there's going to be some stuff mentioned. I apologize, and I plan on not naming any names because I can't risk that. But anyways, so the two girls that I live with, the Gemini is one of them and another friend of ours. And we're just like, oh, like me and the other girl are like we're so hype. And the Gemini's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think we should go, blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Why?
like, I don't know. She just like had a feeling. She's like, I don't think I'm going to come. And we're like convincing her, like, just come. It's going to be fun. She's like, nah, man. Like,
This is before you get to Montreal?
this is before like we even leave the apartment. Like, we're packing our stuff.
Oh,
Like, we're
okay.
getting ready.
Which
like,
is shocking because the Gemini loves to party.
she loves a free
She
party.
loves Montreal
She
doesn't
does. And she was just like, I don't know. Like, I really just, I'm not feeling it. Like, no, like, I don't think I want to go. And we're like hyping her up. Just come.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, she caves. So we get in the hotel, like we get in the car or in the limo. We pre-roll a bunch. Sorry, Mom. We pre-roll a bunch. We bring our bottle of vodka.
That's fun,
like,
a limo.
We're all excited. And we're
much
driving
space.
all the way from Ottawa to Montreal.
That's
but like,
lit.
bro, we had to pee. Like, we're drinking. Like, you know.
Facts.
Kinda
So
sucked.
would you guys just pull over or what?
I don't even remember. I think we pulled over one time, and he was like, "That's the only time we're pulling over. Get
You
your
hear me now?
asses
This
out."
is the last time.
Literally, like this is the last time. Like, so we pull over, whatever. We go. We're having a good time. Everyone's drinking. We get to the bar. We're having a good time. We get like to the like our section, whatever. Someone pukes on someone. We're not gonna name names.
No.
Which kind of ruined their night. But the rest of us are having a blast.
Party keeps going.
Party keeps going. At one point, this girl was rude to the Gemini in the bathroom.
Oh, no.
And she like bumped into her and was giving her attitude. So when she was on the freaking dance floor, her purse was wide open. So I sneakily took her phone and placed it somewhere else. I put it in one of those freaking drink buckets. It was a black one. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're a savage.
Bro, don't be rude to my friend. Anyway,
Damn.
I would never do that again. I feel like I'm living my karma for that shit that I've done in the past, because the Lord is taking me through it. But anyways, so anyways, we go back, like everything's good. Oh yeah. When we got to the bar, we bought a 60 of like, I think Absolute vodka.
Oh, wow.
So we're like chugging it, trying to fit, but like there's no way we're gonna
Girls
finish that.
struggle to finish bottles.
Before, there's no way. Like, we're like, so we get to the bar, and then the Gemini's like, let's just hide it behind a bush. First of all, we're in Montreal. Anyways, we hid it behind a bush,
Bunch of homeless people.
thinking we're gonna get lucky. Come back, that bottle was gone.
Of course,
Shout out to the homeless man who found that 60-ouncer bottle. I hope we made your night, bro. I hope you had a good time. Because, you know, I was kind of sad about it, but whatever. We couldn't sneak it in. It was too big to sneak in. So,
of course.
Anyway, so whatever. The party ends. We go back to, oh yeah, when we got there, one of the girls was underage and she didn't get in the club.
Underage in Quebec.
So she's your age, but I think she's a few months younger than you. So I was 20 and she wasn't 18 yet. So she couldn't come. So that kind of sucks. So she went back to the house.
I mean, that's the risk she was willing to make. She had a fake ID, I guess?
She had like a passport, somebody's passport.
She had someone's passport.
Yeah. I think it was one of the girls that was with us, like at the
Okay.
They were wilding out. Those girls were crazy. But anyways, we go, like, the night ends, everyone's having a good time. I feel like at this point we don't have the limo anymore. So we're all scrambling, trying to figure out how are we getting home, taking taxis. Like, we're too many to fit in one taxi, so everyone's calling taxis, whatever. We get back to the place. We're having a good time. And we were promised that we were going back home the next day because some of us had to work.
Right.
Okay.
The next day you had to work?
Well, we worked at a bar, so it was whatever.
Okay. Nice.
So, like, at like 6 p.m., I think we worked or something like that. So we were promised that we were going home, so whatever. The next day, this girl is like, yeah, like, I don't really want to go back. And I'm like, bruh, what the hell? Like, and mind you, because she told us this, we spent the last of our money feeding everyone because she was like, well, since we're going back all together, like, you can use your money to feed everyone because we have no more money and everyone's like,
when you're hungry. Broke, like, these decisions matter.
So we're like, oh, okay, like, if we're going back, let's buy a bunch of, like, easy to make food for everyone. We'll feed everyone at the house. Like, then we'll all go back tomorrow.
Yep.
Womp womp. We didn't go back tomorrow. So now we're freaking stressed. The Gemini is looking at both of us and she's like,
you guys
told you. Like, she was so mad. She was like, I knew this shit was gonna happen. Like, I knew something was gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's pissed, yelling at us, whatever. Finally, we get someone to drive all of us, but the guy's like,
That's a lot of people.
Well, no, it was the three girls plus the girl and the guy, the driver, and the roommate. But the driver
that's a full car.
Yeah. And the driver is the girl, Veronica's boyfriend.
Okay.
Anyways, whatever. We'll say boyfriend in quotations, but anyways.
Or sugar daddy.
No, he was her boyfriend.
That
man, he had no money at that time.
Oh.
He was we were in our 20s. Like, we were broke. Like, who had money? She was the only one who had money because her parents had money. The rest of us were all poor people.
Sugar daddy, she would have had money, but yeah.
Anyways, she had a sugar parents. Like, they just gave her money whenever. But anyways, he's like, yeah, I can only drive you to my house. We live in Elmer. They live in, like, the beginning of Hull, like, close to Ottawa. We have no money. We can't get there. We get back to their house. They have one tiny couch and a chair. Like, and she's in bed with her man.
Of course. She's made it home.
Me and the Gemini are, like, sharing the couch. The other girl's on the freaking chair with one sheet. And she just pushed the chair close to the couch.
So this is you guys back in Hull?
In Hull at this point. Like, we drove back. But he's like, I'm not driving you home. This is the only place I can take you.
Oh, wow.
So we're like, are you fucking serious? Anyway, so we're, like, literally sharing a fitted sheet that goes on a bed because he didn't have any other blankets.
So is this the next day or the night after?
The night after.
Okay.
Or, like, the night after she didn't bring us back.
So you guys worked that day?
We missed work.
Oh.
So we were pissed. So we finally were like, whatever, we'll take the ride whenever we can. So we took the ride. He refused to drive us. So the other bartender that worked with us drove us home.
Oh, nice.
Like, the next morning, she was passing by. So she's like, I can swing by and drop you guys off at home, and then you guys can start your shift.
So you guys came 2 days late.
2 days late.
Ugh. That reminds me of when we would go to Montreal and Mom would be like,
kids.
We're definitely coming back on Sunday. Because you guys had school Monday.
We came back on Sunday. I've missed more Mondays of school than anyone else. Like, you would have thought we were, like, freaking, what's it called? Military kids that we just moved around. Because we were always missing a Monday. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, my God. That's why I'm so happy when you got a car and we would go to Montreal and then we could just dip.
She's like, you guys don't want to drive with me? Nope. I want my way back. I need to come home. I'm not staying here.
So is Veronica the one that, the African one?
That mom cussed out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's Veronica. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. She was wilding out.
Clearly.
Our mom cussed her out once. It's pretty funny. Well, she didn't cuss her out, but she just asked some very harsh questions that I was like, damn, Ma, you don't got to do her like that. She's my friend. She wasn't. My mom was 100% right.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know, the same night that we went, was it the same night or maybe it was a couple nights after, but she, like, kissed my ex-boyfriend.
Ugh.
And he came home and told me and was like, yo, like, I went, you know, the two Haitian kiss?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I went to go give her the two Haitian kiss and she kissed me on the mouth.
Oh.
He's like, freaking weird. And I was like, and then she came home and told me a whole different story.
Of course she did.
And I was like, yeah, I already knew, but thanks. Thanks for that.
Ugh,
Thanks.
Thanks for switching up the story.
You know, liars be liars.
Yeah,
it is what it is. You can't do
though.
nothing about it.
I know that by the time we post this episode, I think we'll be going to Carabana like the next week.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm really excited.
I'm nervous.
I don't know if because we've never been to Carabana. When I was talking to my dad, he was talking about how he used to always go to Carabana, talk to my mom. She went a few times. It's going to be my first time going to Carabana ever. And this is your second time.
Yeah, but my first time was very traumatic, and it's not the same this time.
That's true. I think you had a story time of it.
I did, and I don't. It's not going to be like that this time, which is nice.
Yeah, we're older. We got monies. We're going for a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
It's
It's
outside.
a 3-pay month in August,
Oh,
so you
it's
already
a 3-pay
know I'm loving
month.
that.
Oh my God. If you get paid on the same pay schedule as us,
On the one day,
happy 3-pay.
I think a few other people as
And the
well.
Thursdays and Friday, I think,
Yeah, I
for
think
that
that's
month.
what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. it's
Shout
gonna be
out.
Liddy.
Happy 3-pay. Have your fun. Don't worry about them bills till the end of the month.
Literally.
That's the
though.
31st problem.
Yeah.
not the middle of the month, not the rest of the other months. So make sure you pay your bills. Make sure you pay your rent before the 2nd.
My boyfriend's birthday's coming up. I need to figure out what his birthday is in
Isn't your birthday?
September.
Isn't his birthday and your best friend's birthday the same day?
I need to figure out what I'm getting.
What are you doing for both of them?
I have no idea.
A mess.
No idea. But the summer's going by really quickly.
It is.
Every weekend there's something, it seems like. And I've been enjoying the weather. We got another AC installed in our apartment building. Well, our unit. So it's cool in our room and cool in the living room. Thank God, because I'm pretty sure the other day it was the hottest day
Yeah, it was
on
like 40
planet
degrees.
Earth.
Yeah, I feel like I just saw something that said we've reached the highest temperature on planet Earth for the 4th day in a row.
And I'm like my dad's been telling me the end is coming. My boyfriend started saying the end is coming.
I said the end is coming. The end is coming.
God.
The end is coming. Pray to your deities.
Yeah, to your
Make your peaces.
whoever you need to talk
Accept
to.
whoever you need to accept as your personal whatever.
When I go online, yeah, the world is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Scary times.
It's crazy. Mark Zuckerberg and
Oh my God, and
Elon Musk
are out here having a
What did
pissing contest.
What did Elon Musk say to
He
Mark?
called him. He said Zuck the cuck or Zuck's a cuck or some nonsense like that. He also said we should have a literal dick measuring contest. They're literally having a pissing contest in front of people. I mean, so far it looks one-sided because it looks like Elon's talking to himself. Like,
oh yeah, Mark. And apparently Mark does mixed martial arts. So, because at first when I just heard the beef, I'm like, oh, I feel like Elon
why is
Musk
there beef? Because of the threads thing?
I have no idea. Maybe it started because of the threads. I kind of want to see what's up with that.
Well,
is that like
a few days for that? You won't be seeing anything.
You know what? I did a
follow and I cannot see.
I did a follow-up test on Saturday, and my vision is close to 2025.
I don't know what.
So not 2020 is like perfect vision.
Yeah.
And
what's 2025?
2025 is even better.
Microscopic?
It's like I'm superhuman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so...
That's superhero nonsense.
I won't be embarrassing people because back in the day, whenever we'd go clubbing, I wouldn't have contacts and I would just take my glasses off. And my friends would be like, oh my God, look at this guy. Like, he's so cute. Look at him. But don't make it obvious, Stacey. And then I would turn around and I'm like squinting like, where is he? Which one? And they're like,
that guy?
Oh my God, Stacey, never mind. I'm like...
You would embarrass your friends.
So finally I'll be able to see without blurriness. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, that'll be nice for you. It'll be a nice change. I don't know that life. I feel like I take my vision very much for granted.
Yeah, I would definitely rather be deaf than blind, so
I have to agree with that one.
Yeah, I'm not giving up my eyes.
It's hard. It's like, wasn't it, who was it that changed her eye color? Tiny?
Ugh.
I'm dying.
Not just the fact that you went with the procedure. Yeah, she got it done. I think her daughter, which is T.I.'s daughter, and she got it done, but then it didn't work.
She got it reversed or something. She said she had like terrible like side effects and shit. Like, bruh.
Ugh, just stop it.
Anything for the look, eh? Like people will really just be out here just.
But it's giving self-hate too, though. So you can't be doing that. Just be happy with your eyes.
Says the girl who just went and got laser eye surgery.
Color.
Be happy with your eyes, but I'm gonna go get mine peeled back. But like, be happy.
But do what makes you happy at the same time.
But like, do whatever happy, but like, be happy with yourself. Excuse me while I go and get my a laser shot.
The other day, I was thinking about this. I was just like, wow, like I actually can't hate on people that get surgery because like I got surgery.
Yeah, your fucking gums. You're just out here doing the most.
Yeah.
But the gums look good though. They do.
Yeah, you can see more of my teeth now.
Yeah. Because all this time I thought you had like the tiniest teeth, but
no,
they were just
that's
hidden.
just my dad blessing me.
I hope your dad doesn't watch this podcast.
He probably doesn't, honestly.
I mean, I feel like he doesn't really watch much.
Yeah, but I did tell him about our podcast.
Why would you tell him?
Because
I was trying to keep it a wrap from our whole family for the longest time.
I'm actually going to New York in August. I'm so excited with my man's. August 16th to 20th.
Well, now that things are financially, with the and
yeah.
Okay, everyone who knows. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love it if we could book a session at Wheezy's studio from Horrible Decisions. Really cool. That'd
also
be great.
I might hoard in on your couple's trip.
Yeah, we're down because we can split it further down.
I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for it. I might even get a few business cards of our podcast and just throw it in Times Square. Get some new listens. But yeah, I'm really excited to go. I haven't been on a trip since.
Okay, shut up.
February.
Oh my God.
February.
Not since February.
And I feel like I've been saving, but then spending, but then the claims, get the money back, and yeah. So
I'm gonna restart.
I need to summer's just so annoying because it makes you
always something.
I was watching the Cat Williams listening to the Cat Williams special, and he was talking about how you gotta live your life, you only live life once, the YOLO. And I was just you have to balance it out. You can't just always be conservative, save, because then for what? But then you also have to live your life. Why are you paying? You're paying all these bills all the time. You're working, you should be spending your money towards the things that you want to do.
Facts.
Obviously.
But at the same time,
responsibly,
times are not promised, and you never know when you need
exactly.
A nest egg, gotta have a nest egg.
We've been talking about how the end is coming, all this. So yeah, just
happy balance.
Do your best, everyone.
Do what you
I know.
can with what you got.
It's tough. Life is tough.
It is tough.
But it's a blessing at the same time. So
it's been tough.
Yeah. But the savings, we gotta get back on the savings. I know you took a hit last pay, but
took a hit last pay. Took a hit.
You've been taking hits. I know my sister's a little off, but she gonna be better.
I mean, I don't really want to get into it just because it's a lot. I'd rather not get emotional.
But you know what? Later on, we're expecting juicy stories from this. Okay. This is you being Summer Walker going through it, and then you're gonna have a fire album. We're waiting for the fire album.
I don't know. There's a lot of repercussions to certain things.
I mean, you should be the one telling us all the hype stories because you're the single one here. I'm not giving much.
Let me make this very clear. Your girl is FNF, okay? And if you know what FNF is, if you don't, Google it, because that's what we on. Because
it's F word, derogatory word for Black people. But reclaimed, and then F word again.
No, it's free.
Oh, free. Oh, free. Yeah. So shout out to Glorilla
for the anthem for the girls who are out here being N-word free.
So it's the city girls. Are the city girls up or the city boys up?
The city boys are fucking up. We're really pissed about it, guys. We are pissed.
Yeah, I don't know what the
got.
scores.
That's what it is.
You got
I
got. You got caught slipping. You were too comfortable.
I got caught. I let my guard down and I shouldn't.
But that's not good though, because not all guys are like this, one. And two, like, you can't be jaded. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You have to be hopeful.
Anyways, I'm moving forward with my heart open and my mind just being clear. I'm just, you can't save everybody. No. And you can't change people. So.
You can't. That's very, very, very important to recognize.
Some people are a liability and it's not worth it. So I'm moving in a positive movement, like all straightforward, no looking back.
Listen, there's so many events coming up.
Yeah. So I am now open to letting men talk to me.
Oh.
Because before I was giving off, don't talk to me vibes.
Yo, slide in the DMs.
Y'all are welcome. The DMs are open. I mean, right now I'm taking a little bit of a, social media. I'm just posting podcast stuff because I'm a little,
as you should.
Little heart.
I saw you liked a bunch of the posts. You didn't know I was posting hard like that.
I hadn't been on social media because I've been going through some stuff.
Yeah.
So I haven't, if anyone's tried to message me and I haven't responded, I got you. I'm just, just going through it. But so, and it took a lot for me to come here today because I know. Really,
my boyfriend was like, I've never seen you like this.
Yeah. And I'm also trying not to self-sabotage and drink.
Very nice.
I'm trying to feel
We're learning.
I know. I'm so proud.
We're growing.
But don't think anyways, I know that I have a feeling the person that did this to me, that it pissed me off, watches this podcast, and don't think that you won't catch these hands. If I catch you in these streets, it's on freaking sight.
It's on,
and
like
I want all the smoke. Like all of it. I'm ready for all the smoke. I'm coming for you. Don't worry about it. Like that's the energy we're on, but
it's not a threat, it's a promise.
What she said. So, I'm ready for the smoke. I wish a motherfucker would.
But I'm happy you're not going the destructive route.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, trying to be a better version of me.
Yep.
And I feel like if I revert back to old ways,
you're just hurting yourself.
Exactly. And I will be damned if I let a motherfucker win.
Ay.
And the only way to come up is to come up. And
to go high when they go low.
Yeah. I mean, I know I hate saying that, but you know what? When they go low, we go high.
And go high for this one.
We gonna go high. Honestly, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is.
Life keeps going.
Life keeps going. People get hurt. And I don't want to be one of those people who's
gotta get back up.
I don't want to hurt. I don't want to be one of those hurt people who hurts people. So I'm trying to work on, doing it the right way. I know. I'm so proud.
Good job.
So proud of myself.
So proud of you, Kim.
Yeah. I'm like, honestly, so like the growth.
It's the growth for me.
I'm really making the effort because the old me would have went off. But we ain't doing that. We're just yeah. But when the
we're pushing P.
Pushing past. That's what we're gonna say.
We're pushing past.
Yeah. But yeah, when the time comes, just know things will be said on the pod, and we're saying it unapologetically.
That juicy tea.
But we don't want to. It's
too fresh right now.
It's too fresh. It's too. I also don't.
You might be a loose cannon.
I also don't want to cry.
Oh.
So
they love tears. Social media loves tears.
This bitch. She'll do anything for the clickbait. She's a monster. She's like Kris Jenner. She's like, I know this hurt you, sweetie, but I need you to.
Are you watching Kardashians right now?
No, I'm waiting for it to end. I don't like to wait for episodes. Okay. I'm a binge seasoner. And also I've been kind of taking a break from watching TV.
Facts, you did say that.
And reality show. I felt like my brain was kind of turning to mush a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I had to get off that alcohol and that.
Yeah, honestly, I may have to join you on the alcohol break.
But like, yeah, it's just tough because
listen, today I turned it down. So I was proud.
You did turn it down, and the thing is, alcohol is very appealing in general as an adult, yes. And then add on top summertime is just
Yeah.
crazy. The partying, just yeah.
Also, the Gemini, is the only other person I spoke to about what's going on,
Mhm.
literally was like, you should drink, like numb your pain. And I'm like, like
sometimes you need to feel it so
that literally, I was like, I feel like I need to just feel this one out.
yeah,
Like I got dogged,
really
and I just need
learn.
to learn it
Yeah.
out, and it's
Yeah.
fine. Like, but I just don't want to go back to like drinking to numb my pain, or like just being like out partying and whatever. Like it's
Isn't it crazy that our society is like, that's the go-to, like, here, drink
and I
this
also don't want to be
alcohol.
one of those people who's like sleeping around to try, like, I'm
Yeah,
you know,
no,
that
no,
saying
no.
the best way to get over someone is
Is
to get under
under.
someone. I don't think that's facts. I really don't. I feel
Because
like,
eventually you still think of the other
no, because now I just
person.
feel disgusting. I
And
don't
then
even
now
fucking
there's an
like you.
additional,
Like, ugh.
yeah,
And you know
this,
I won't
right.
out of body for fucking ugh.
Facts. And maybe and that's the thing, it's like a blessing and a curse, because if you keep recycling guys, then the same shit, if they didn't change, and
These men never.
these nuggles.
And it's like, I think I gotta break free from the old, like, I
Yeah,
just gotta let that go, man.
Good
Like,
for you.
I really wanted to give people a chance. I wanted to believe people could do better and work on themselves, but you gotta let that go sometimes, and it sucks.
Yeah, sometimes you have too high expectations for people.
Bro, sometimes it's the bare minimum. They can't even keep up. Like, bro, come on. Like, get your shit together. Especially as in your 30s as a man, like, it's embarrassing. It's not a good look.
Ooh.
It's not a good look at all.
Shots fired.
It's giving, I'm trying to validate my life. Like, ew.
Listen, I listen, my sister didn't even tell me what's going on, to be honest. I was talking to her 1 second, and then next thing she was like, I'll call you back. Never called me back.
Yeah,
And then she pulls up today being like, yeah, no, like, I'm going through it, so I'll know, like...
I was really hoping I can get
literally taking it minute by minute,
today.
so...
I was really hoping I could get a sub on the pod, because I was not...
Yeah, we wanted our first guest, but these first guests are flopping.
They flop.
Gemini, my guess.
Yeah, and we're not impressed. I mean, the Gemini said today, she's like, if I had a car, I would come and take your spot. I know you're going through it.
Oh.
It was too last minute, and I just didn't have it in me to go and get her.
Well, if you can get through this, then you can get through, well...
most things.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's worse. Yeah, there's worse things.
Worse,
Let's be real here. Let's not.
I've been through worse, but this one, you know, when like I don't know how to explain it without getting too into details, but like you just never think it's the people who are gonna dog you that do, and it's fucking.
It's always them.
It's the hardest pill to swallow.
But that's why liking someone or trusting in someone, it's such a risk, but you have to do it, because it's like you're still working on, you're the best that you could be. Like, that's all you can be. Show up as the best you can be. And unfortunately, yeah, you're taking the risk. And then when they disappoint you, it's like such a stab in the heart.
Feels like you got kicked in the stomach.
Yeah, and you just gotta...
Okay, we gotta change the subject because of my tears. I can't do this. We gotta change the subject. Anyways.
What else was on the timeline?
Fuck.
There was that Larry guy. That Larry doctor.
Ooh, Larry Nasser, the Olympic gymnast doctor
who was like out here molesting kids.
He got shanked in jail, didn't die. And, you know, at first me and her boyfriend were saying how he should have died. But then I was like, you know what? No, he should live through this and suffer every day.
Yeah.
And every day he should live in fear, because what he did to those girls, fucked up.
And what the organization did to those girls by covering it up as long as they did.
The USA Olympics gym, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
they really failed those girls.
They did. I remember when it was like Gabby, Simone.
Yeah.
I remember that class of girls that came out.
It was so sad.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it's like, you think, I
forgot about him.
Well, I forgot about him until I heard he got stabbed in a Florida prison, which,
about time.
I mean, karma gonna do what karma do.
For real.
And that's what she does best. So
shank your ass.
Apparently he has a collapsed lung.
Oh.
I hope you never breathe right. I hope asthma gets the next lung. Get pneumonia in the top half. All the worst breathing symptoms. I hope you get, what's it called? Emphysema.
Oh.
Like, honestly, though, like, yeah, that guy, he deserves what he gets.
Crazy.
I mean, they say we are not supposed to be the ones to decide one's fate.
Well, I guess it's been decided. Shit.
But prison rules are not the same rules, and you gonna suffer the fate, and you're gonna get
one
the
thing that convicts don't mess with is people playing with kids. So
domestic violence.
They're at the bottom.
You're at the bottom of the totem pole, so you better pray every night, cause they coming for you. And also God ain't listening. You don't deserve it. God put you on Do Not Disturb. The messages ain't coming through, my guy. You on your own out here in this world. Like, what you did, you don't deserve none of that.
For
like,
real. Jeez.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Psycho.
All those people, like, monsters. Same with the guys who helped Jeffrey Epstein, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
All of them.
Then there was a story actually of this woman, this mom. Her son was missing for 8 years.
I saw that.
And she actually, so her son ran away one night and then he came back, and then the mom pretended that he was missing for 8 years. She would give him mushrooms and stuff and tell him that, like, yeah, like, you can't go outside.
So he was in the house?
He was in the house. Sometimes he would go outside throughout the years because she thought that people would forget, and she would bring him out to, like, talk to neighbors and whatever as a nephew or something. And she would tell her son to do husband duties, like that he's her husband.
Like, what kind of, are you talking about, like,
sexual
duties? Oh my
yeah,
God.
and he would, like, hide under the bed, and she would come get him, and it's like, the police failed you and your mother failed you.
Yeah.
And it's actually the saddest when your mom fails you, because that's supposed to be the person that's, like, rooting for you, like, the hardest. True. It's so sad. But that's so
sad.
This poor kid.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's so
savage.
sad. Every time I hear stories about,
This
like,
world
the
is
system just fails kids so many times, and
This
it's
guy was
heartbreaking.
missing for 8 years, and she would basically tell the police, like, yeah, like, he's still missing, and she'd pretend that, yeah, like, we need to work on this, blah, 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 sounding all concerned and stuff. Meanwhile, he's in the house.
But I don't understand. Was there not an open investigation? They never, like,
they failed. They never followed up. They were sloppy. Clearly, they didn't look in the house. The fuck?
Literally, though, like, you guys didn't do a search? Like, where were the cadaver dogs? Like, I'm confused.
I don't know. And
there was no search party? Like, well, that's so confusing.
And then at the end, friggin' Stockholm Syndrome got his ass because he was saying, like, I don't want my mom to go to jail.
God, that's tough.
So sad. So sad.
That's so sad. It's also, like, the only love he, like, had, like,
he knows.
So it's like it's hard to separate yourself.
Yo, I was watching Abu and Preach.
Watching?
But this was before.
Oh, okay.
And they were saying how Pearly
Oh,
Things.
no.
They call her Manly Things.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
She was saying how George Washington's slaves he had a good relationship with his slaves, and that they saw him as a father figure. And she's like, I read some of, like, the diaries of the slaves, and, like, a lot of them said that they saw him as a father. And then
it's like she's on the wrong side of history at every turn. Like, every
just
single
like, have you never heard of Stockholm Syndrome? What the hell? Like, they had to survive. That's all they knew.
Was this between or before or after the rapes? Like, I'm confused. Like, what are you talking about?
And apparently, like, a majority of his slaves, when they had the chance, they tried to escape.
But they loved him so much. Like, oh, they saw him as a father.
She's actually crazy. Like, she's just the type of person that reads things and she doesn't think for herself.
Yeah, like,
she just consumes whatever she reads as right, and that's it. Yeah. Whatever goes with her red pill conservative lane, like, she's sticking to it. Yeah, she's getting roasted everywhere.
As she should. She's actually annoying. Like, talk about a more pick me. Like, bro, just go away.
Well, she also was on this guy's podcast, and this guy was saying, like, well, upon your standards and your ideologies, since you're 26 and you're single and you're not a virgin, wouldn't the guy that goes for you, he wouldn't be a high value man. So like, you know that whatever man you're gonna be like is pathetic, and they're settling for you. And she's just like, I wouldn't say that. And he's just like,
but that's
like,
exactly what
but because like what you, and she's just like, no, but guys are obviously used to they're used to not being with a virgin, and it's like, okay, so why are you still pushing this whole agenda of like men are the ones that are settling, blah blah blah, when like it's a whole new world and they should adjust to what it is. Like, bro, your argument fails you every time we look at your real life. Like, you're not about this life.
Listen,
clearly.
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. That's the number one saying, and we stand on that here. I say this, but like, you know, with a grain of salt, you know?
Like, just be a hypocrite and don't be judgmental, okay?
Yeah, like the thing is that it's okay. It's okay to change your opinion.
Exactly.
It's okay to, but when you're out here judging other people,
and you're not living in that life,
like if you're not gonna live that life, don't be talking about other people living that life.
She's not about it.
You're not about it. You don't know what you're talking about. Manly things.
Manly things. Just manly things.
Just manly. Hilarious. I love that that's what the internet calls her.
Yeah,
the internet never fails.
It was Abin Preach that did it.
Oh,
hilarious.
I love Abin Preach. They're freaking jokes.
They're
so
jokes.
Funny.
Shout outs to Haiti and Ethiopia.
Yeah, shout out. Name a better duo.
Yeah, isn't that my brother got a job and his best friend like helped him out, but he's Somalian, right? Or is he
from Djibouti? One of the two.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm
some
so
East
sorry.
African country, but
we're sorry we don't remember. But yeah, shout out to my brother's bestie,
literally out here picking his friend up, dragging him to interviews.
Oh yeah, me and his best friend had a conversation. He said, "I'm tired of seeing your brother living. He's too happy. He's just living his best life." And I said, "I'm like, he's living my dream because every day I wake up, go to like log into work, and this guy's just freaking sleeping, and I'm like." Must be freaking nice,
right?
Like.
And his friend said, absolutely.
He said, this summer it's over. We're getting a job, and he said it, and he did it, and we are.
Yo, respect. Man. Respect.
We appreciate it. Our
That's
brother
a great friend.
I was telling my mom, I said, wow, all three of your kids are employed, Lena, because like not everyone can say that. I'm just saying, like some people, you know, like you got 2 out of 3, you got 1 out of 3, you got 1 out of 5, you know, like. You take what you can get.
Yeah, he's finally employed. We should definitely take him out.
We should.
And he should pay for it.
The man hasn't even gotten his first shift orientation is on Friday.
Yo, when that first paycheck hit, it's going to be lit.
I plan on not taxing him. He can do whatever he wants. He should just pay his own phone bill.
I personally think what my boyfriend said, that you should take out a percentage.
I'm not taking nothing. I'm not his mother.
Okay, well, mom should take out a percentage and put it in like an ETF.
Okay. Also, the only thing this guy should be paying for is his phone and the internet bill.
Yeah, like it's not even like we're trying to take your money. We just want you to be a
functioning member of
society. Exactly.
Yeah. Functioning members of society work.
Exactly.
Depending on the circumstance. Let me not come for everyone.
But majority of people work, and he doesn't have anything wrong with it.
There's literally nothing wrong
laziness.
With him.
So
I mean,
yeah. He'll know what it's like to be an adult, a real adult, having to punch in and out. Mm-hmm. You got your responsibilities. I hope he does a great job.
Me too. I hope he sticks it out. And it's in walking distance, which is perfect.
And now it's like you can have your life. Like you can fund your life. You can do what you want to do.
That guy loves Subway, so he's going to be eating a whole lot of Subway.
I said, is our chubby brother going to come back? Because growing up, our brother was chubs. And then all of a sudden, he lost a significant amount of weight. And then he was looking a little crazy.
Yeah, he was looking a little crackhead. He was looking a little malnourished. I was like, oof. But it was because I can't afford to feed us both.
And then when mom came back, he added some pounds.
Some pounds, yeah.
And yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to be taking his food for a change.
I can't wait till he buys us Christmas presents, birthday presents.
Gifts. Yeah, like I would. Like
it's your turn now.
Now what's next? His driver's license, and he's ready to go, bro. because we already know Mom will
the
buy him a
glow
car.
up, the glow up. It was late. He was a late bloomer.
He's a late bloomer, but he's coming up, and he's tall, so it's perfect.
Oh my
He's
God,
got
that's
everything
the thing.
going
He's
for
got
him.
so much going for him.
He's light skinned. He's tall. He's got nice hair. Now he has a job.
On,
he just needs a car, and he's
like God already gave you like the alley oop. Like you just.
I know, seriously. How does it feel to be highly favored by God?
Right, one of the faves.
One of the faves, because the rest of us, my 5'3" self, 5'4", you know, I got slim pickings, you know?
You're good because you're a girl.
Thank God.
Right?
If I was a boy at this height. Although, shout out to my friend Asian Mike, because he's actually super chill and I freaking love him.
And super short, apparently.
Also, shout out to a friend of mine named Haley who cleans houses.
Nice.
So I hired her. She did a great job. I'm going to get my sister to link her.
I will link
her
it
Instagram
on the YouTube video
because she does really good work. She's pretty decently established, so holla at her for house cleaning because she does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But my friend Asian Mike, who is a little bit shorter than me, because he called me out. He's like, I didn't know.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Don't come for Asian. don't you ever in your life come for Asian Mike like that, okay? He's great. But anyways, you freaking hater.
So
on Saturday after roller rink,
nice.
So it's my friend Mel's birthday. I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna do this quick. It's my friend Mel's birthday. Went to roller rink. We went to a bar. Then we went to a house party. Nice. Asian Mike invited us. He's super chill. But he was like, oh, Kim, because I hadn't seen him in a long time. And he's like, I didn't realize that you were taller than me. And I was like, am I? So took my sandals off, stood next to him. We're the same height. He's like, he took his off and he was shorter than me. And he's like, I was like, ooh, shit, just a little, just a smidgen, just a little bit. But you're still cute. So he's okay. He's okay. He's a good guy.
I'm sure he's adorable.
He's a good looking guy. Like for an Asian short guy, like Asian Mike short, like, you know, like. Little.
For an Asian guy, he's cute.
I mean, that's not what I meant.
That's what I heard.
That's not what I meant. I meant because they're usually short. That's
honestly, when you were saying the story at first, I was just like, "Oh, it sounds like you're like, yeah, you really hit it off with this guy." But then, okay.
I like Asian Mike, but he's not my type. I do want him to be a little taller than me. I don't care that you're like you don't have to be really tall, but like I can't.
He can still find girls that
girls are short anyways. He's good. He's got it.
He's good. He sounds like he's got personality.
Yeah, he's got a great personality. Super nice guy. The type of guy that if you're drunk and like there was one of the girls was like she was fucked.
And what about if you're drunk?
Stacey, she couldn't even talk, and he was like, she kept trying to do shots. And he's like, nah, babe, I don't think you should do any more shots. Like,
oh, I thought you were trying to say that if you're drunk, you might find him attractive.
No, that's not what I was trying to say. Jesus Christ, get off the attractive. I meant he's a good guy. Like he was like looking out for her.
Okay, he was looking out for her. That's great.
Like his girls, like he makes sure that like if you're too drunk, like no one's gonna take advantage of you. Things like that. You know?
And he's single?
I don't know his. Okay. I don't know. Let me not speak. I don't know.
Yeah, facts. You never know with these people.
Yo, I ain't said. Listen, there might be someone in this world that thinks that that's their man, and if that's the case, I did not send nobody to him. So, I don't know. I'm not sending no women over nowhere. Don't look up Asian Mike. He's a good guy. Leave him alone.
Just don't forget to slide into my sister's DM.
Oh my God.
What's your Instagram?
Let's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Spicy Tales Podcast.
Yeah, go through the Spicy Tales Podcast. Get vetted by her boyfriend. Then you can. all messages need to go through the podcast profile because they need to be checked out by this girl's man. I can't.
He can find a good guy for you.
I can't take another L, bro. I can't. I'm good. Like I'm.
Trust. I've been where you are, so I know the feeling.
Anyways, ladies, protect your heart, protect your pockets. But I will say, I came out on top because I came out with a car. I came out with money in my pocket, a bag of weed, and my other vehicle paid off. So thanks for that.
Facts.
Thank you.
Bless up.
And I'm not expecting anything less.
For these other guys that are sliding into the DMs.
So if you're not willing to partake in those kinds of things, just keep it moving. Cause
maybe the person that said that they would take us out for drinks when they come back from Kelowna.
Who was that?
I have no idea. But
shout out
that
to
guy
you if you come
or
back
girl.
from Kelowna,
I don't know who that
up?
was.
Girl or guy, I'm down. I'll meet a fan. I don't give a shit. Who cares? I'm living my life now.
Right?
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Did you say to follow us on the...
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, and listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Thank you.